Why, hello everyone, and welcome to the stream. This is Otaku Shibbo. Today is Tuesday, February 20th, 2024. Hello, and welcome. So, what shall we talk about at the beginning of the day today? Well, I guess first things first, the goal today will be to get into space science. There is potential that this is the final stream of the PyBlock series. So I'm not going to take a ton of time here in the beginning of the stream as I usually do. Do I even have any updates on like the 3D printing stuff? Yes, technically. Behind me, I have my new design, which, you know, last time I did this with the old design, you saw how much droop there was. There's significantly less droop with the new design. Do I have one handy? No. This is the old. So this is the old Nintendo DS case tray. The old tray, as you can see, just a little, just a bit of flex there. It's fine. It does its job. It's functional for what it does, but it is a little flexy. It is a like minimum viable product. Now, I think there's other ways to make it even more minimum, but for me, this was the baseline. This is the baseline level, and the new design is based off of the Switch that I showed you last time. So it's based off of this design. It looks just like this. It's just wider slots for the 3DS carts, and I got those listed. The five slot here and the 10 slots have been listed on eBay and on Etsy. So you see in use, it looks a little bit like that. It's a little bit more subtle when viewed from the front. Little bit more subtle when viewed from the front like this, as intended, because these walls don't stick up as far, because I don't have that little decorative element / structural element at the front. I have it at the back. So that's that. It's got the same holes underneath. I will clean off the residue here before I ship. This is just glue, stick glue residue that I do wash off before I ship items. So that's part of my display now behind me to show off my 3D prints and things. So yeah, that's good. I got Ollie joining me next to me, so we'll get to see him here shortly. So yeah, that's listed. The Switch one's listed. I'm working on the other variants, like the 3DS one and the Vita one, the general video game one, and the Blu-ray one. Yeah, the blue. So I've got trays. I've got trays like this for 3DS, Switch still, Blu-rays up there, that's Blu-rays, and PlayStation Vita cases, and standard video game cases like PlayStation 3, 4, 5, etc. Like GameCube, the like DVD thickness. These are DVD thickness cases. I know these are blue for being PS4. I know these are blue. These are Blu-ray height cases. They are considered Blu-ray cases. They are not Blu-ray thickness. They are thicker. These are DVD thickness cases. So they go in the DVD and general video game tray. Xbox One and Series X cases are not a standardized thickness. They are 3DS case thickness. These have the thickness of a 3DS case, so they actually can both be in the same case. The 3DS cases and Xbox One / Series X, the recent versions. The original Xbox cases are these size, but these are the Xbox One and the Series X. These are thinner. But yeah. Anyway, that's what I want to note. I'm working on the more robust versions of the cases, and those robust versions will coexist with the existing cases. So with that, let's get into the game. Let's show Cat. Hello, Ollie. Ollie Cat. Yeah. It's my boy. It's the baby. He's joining me today, Mr. Cat. Yes. Mr. Ollie. Joining, wanting some pets. Yes, wanting some pets. Yeah, it's my boy looking at me, wanting his pets. So, last time we met, we got utility science. That was the main thing we did in the previous stream. We got utility science. We started working through some of the texts. I basically needed to wait on technologies to research, so I just spent the end of the stream going out of the way and building like the artificial organs just to have something to do. So we built the artificial organs last time as well. I don't think we're going to end up using them because we can just beat the game. Because, you know, we can pretty much just beat the game right now. So let's just work on beating the game right now. What you'll see here as Ollie walks away. No, get down. Get down. Get down. Get down. Bye-bye. Get down. Get down. Come on. Yeah. He was going after my light. Going after my light. Which which the light was yeah, the screen part was coming off. So we have the ability to make high-tech bots now. That's a thing. So I'm just gonna put those down and Ollie down. Down. And we have high-tech bots. Ollie down. Get down. Hi. Hello. My cord on the bike came out. Mr. Cat, yeah, you gotta stay down. You gotta stay down, not go after my light. Not go after my light. After I fix my light. So we have high-tech bots now. Yay. Huzzah. We has high-tech bots. And I put in requests for high-tech bots, and I've got high-tech bots on me now. It's glorious. I need to get rid of the Constructo bots completely from my inventory. But, yeah. It's glorious and beautiful stuffs. The requests here, I'll just put in, pull out whatever's left. There are apparently 201, 200, and dropping of the Mark III bots to replace with our high-tech Mark IV bots. Here is a issue that I had to manually resolve with the robot recaller, the bot recaller mod. Bot recaller. Yeah, this mod had an issue. By default, it will not pull out these Mark III logistic Pyanobots from the network. Why? Because this mod specifically looks for entities with the name robot in its entity name. It needs to say robot somewhere within the entity name. Now, as you can see with this entity name says Pinobot, not robot. So if you put the logistics request in these robot recolor chests, it will not actually pull out any of the Mark III bots, either of them, because they're both called Pinobots and not robots. So what I've had to do is I had to go into the code for bot recolor mod in the control.lua file, and I had to tell it to also look for the phrase Pinobot. Just added on line 53 of control.lua on the if string find request.name robot, just added or string.find request.name Pinobot string. Just added that little bit to the end of line 53. So now it will also look for Pinobot as well as robot. And it will pull out or through an or statement. All right, so that's good. We got upgraded bots now. Bots will slowly upgrade as the previous bots go away. But yeah, high-tech bots. Woohoo. We're high-tech now. It's glorious. Yeah, yay. What did it involve to actually set these up? I had to bring some things into the mall. I had to bring in nanomesh, superconducting servo mechanisms, the diamagnetic material, and grease, of which I, for the grease, replaced creosote here with the grease. All right, that being done, that was the only like sidetrack thing that I wanted to do at the start here, because now we're going to work on getting into space science. Space science requires quantum computing. Now I've gone ahead and also set up somewhere construction of quantum computers. So I've got those now, quantum computers. I've also got these guys, neutron absorbers. I need that because I'm not sure if I've done that, like when that update happened, but I know that there's an update that has come in to the Pi suite that makes it so that you cannot sinkhole neutrons anymore. You have to use neutron absorbers to take care of byproduct neutrons. So that's why I built that. It's to take care of the byproduct neutrons. It's a pretty boy. It's my pretty boy. That's so cute. He's my cutie. Yes, that's a nice shot. Nice picture video there of Mr. Cat. All right, so yeah, you moved. You heard something. To get into space science, we need nitrogen vacancy centers, Pi-Josephson junctions, quantum vortex storage systems, Varphy-Josephson junctions, and contained strangelets and destabilized toxins. Everything else we already have, or slash have the like imminent ability to make. So to make those things, we're gonna have strangelets first, but this is trivial. We've sorta already made them did perfect samples use these? I don't quite remember which they used. It used no, it was this thing. But we're going to be doing other method and getting the other thing, contained strangelets from these. So this is trivial. We're just going to be placing these guys down, maybe some these guys, like a line. Just a few. Doesn't really matter. This process is going to overproduce on a lot of things, but in particular the cages. So I'm going to need wood to void stuffs. Okay, this goes the other way. Right, please tell me that I have that, and I have those. Thank you kindly. Ooh, it fits perfectly. Interesting. So not 100% efficient, but still better than in my plan here. The main issue is that I have to get rid of all the parts as well. So you also produce... You produce 8 things. How much power does that beast eat? Which beast? All of this? Not much. It's 480 kilowatts each. I have 79 total here. So it's like 38 megawatts. 37.92 megawatts. The Pi beacons use multiple gigawatts of power in that array. So yeah, it's actually just free. The Bob beacons are basically free. By comparison to Pi beacons. Yes, this adds up. This adds up very quickly. Coffee grounds getting in my mouth. So how much do we get per slaughtered animal? So normally, the recipe is supposed to give 1 Strangelet per caged creatures, but because we have here how much productivity? 23,500%. Divide that by 100. You get 235, so plus 235, so, yeah, you get 236 Strangelets per creature. And just multiply everything else by 236. And you realize that, yeah, there's a bit of a throughput issue there. If we wanted to, you know, maximize everything. But I don't really. It's not called a cage, it's called a container. Yeah, that's been the point of the playthrough, really. Was this shenaniganery. Brain. Lard. Guts. And I want to get through this pretty quickly, ideally. Because we do need to make like 8 factories to get into the space science, to start getting into the space science, so I want to make sure that I don't spend too much time on each individual factory here. Especially when this is the simplest one of the simplest ones. Stack. Whoops. Probably gonna have multiple separate lines. Here, there's 7 things. Oh boy, game is not happy with me. It's a good thing we're near the end here. Actually, I think part of this is how much stuff I have in my inventory. I need to clean up. Yeah, I need to clean up my inventory a little bit, I think. Because that hang is, I believe, the adjustment of the infinite inventory mod every single time it removes things. Because it dynamically adjusts when you both add and remove items from the inventory. And when the size of the inventory is particularly large, it hangs for whatever reason. I don't see why exactly. I don't know why it would do that, but it does. That's just the behavior. Especially when the thing isn't even being, like, actively drawn. Like, I don't get it. If it was being actively drawn, maybe I could see there being a performance issue, but at the large inventory size, but it's not even being, like, actively rendered. Like, excuse me? You're not even rendering this right now. How is it using so much performance just to change a value, just to change a number? So this is not enough, if you were not aware. This is not enough of these. I do need more. Build. Kill the trees. All trees must die. So how many is that? Few, but less than 1,000. And I carry 1,000 on me. I'm just looking for the Strangelets to be consistent. But I'm only doing the Strangelets separately here because I will need them in multiple factories going forward. going down. Yeah, I'd say that's pretty consistent. Supply. We're going to limit to like 4 stacks, though. What? Alright, Strangelets. Phew, okay. Next. Next, we're not actually going to use them, because the next thing I'm going to do is... Come on. Is it actually? Yes, I think we are. Are we in this next one? No, not this one, but the following? Yeah, the following one. Do I even need to do this one before the Toxerus? No. This might end up being more than one factory as well. I need to think about that for a bit. So next up is the multi-quantum dot cell. Multi-quantum dot cells, and I need to consider which side I want to do this on. I think I'm going to do this over on the right because this is not that many inputs. That says processor core, doesn't it? Yeah, I'm going to have to put those onto a train. But we'll set up the factory here regardless. That's weird that that's needed for that. I didn't even think about that being a possibility. So we have 2 fluids, helium and tholins. And then the rest, that's like 17, 18, 19. Sorry, 14 plus 2, so 16. That's 15. Can I reduce this by 1? Wait, what? Yeah, that's 15. I don't like doing this, but I'll do it anyway. Aluminium. Helium. There's a few things actually that I need to like put onto the trains that I haven't done yet. Tholins. Need fiberboard. Molybdenum. 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 Excellent. In gap. That is, what are you? Gallium arsenide. Silver. Different silver. Aluminium silver alloy. What do we have here? Supercap shells. I need to add those onto the train network as well. Heavily N doped silicon. You know, for the longest time, because I just don't know about doping of silicon. I just don't know about this. I didn't realize the N and the P. For a while, I thought stood for nitrogen and phosphorus, but no, it's negative and positive. The N is for negative, like negative charge, and P is for like positive charge. Only learned that recently. Antimony. Tonic crystal. Electronic grade silicon. Quantum dots. Quantum wells. Wait, what? I didn't do processor core, did I? Alright. I will need to get these things, and I will put these things on my network now. There's another thing I need to add onto the list, though, besides the capacitor shells, supercap shells, and the processor cores. And that is helium-3. I need to add this onto the train network at my tritium supply. I'm a little surprised I didn't consider that that was a thing initially that I needed. But yeah, it's just a direct ingredient. I think it's direct. Where does it show up? Here. It shows up in the Toxerus, destabilized Toxers from launching satellites. We need that to actually make satellites. In the first instance. Yeah, pretty boy. Shifting. Yeah. Baby. I need to add a depot as well. always pick lines that are already occupied. It's not going to be making much of the stuff, and I did set it to always move as well already, so this will be fine. We are limited by our capacity to eliminate the supercritical steam that's being output from here. We're limited to 12,000 per second of deletion of that stuff. The throughput of a pump. Oh, I put the wrong wagon. Need to put a fluid wagon. There you go. Enjoy. Ta-da. I should put liquid helium onto the train network as well. Oh. I have it here. Now, the reason is that it gets used in more than one factory, and I usually will have the items provided onto the train network if it's used more than one time. So this will help, I think, with reducing inputs on some of the other factories that actually need the liquid helium, rather than having to bring in helium plus gasoline to set up the liquid helium in the first instance. Okay, give me that. I'm not gonna have this making like infinity stuffs because it's gonna be limited by the steam. Yeah, the 12,000 per second steam. And it might take some time to accrue. Yeah, that might take some time to accrue here. Let me give you a fluid count. Greater than or equal to 1,000 of the liquid helium, which should be in here. There you go. Enjoy. Right, now to go take care of those supercap shells and the processors. Processor cores. All the way down here. A baby boy. Resting. Comfy. And I believe that these are the only things I'll need to get onto the train network. I might split this into more than one factory, but I think I've got all of that. I'll have all of that, I'll have all of that stuff, and I will have the liquid helium. Yeah. Good stuffs. I'm here about to put supercapacitor shells on the train network, and I set this up to build them. I am so smart. Okay. Yeah, sure, why not? I'll have just all that. That makes a few. Just a few units of things. Let's get to the processor cores. Oh joy. Oh bliss. That's what I can fit in there without having to move anything else around. Ooh, those are also outdated modules. So we're gonna have to upgrade those modules. Go, my minions! My head tech minions! They're actually nearly as fast as the the bot, the nanobots. They're nearly as fast as nanobots, huh? Full cargo, circuit condition, go! Be free, do the things, do all of the things, please. Processor cores. Processor cores. Give me all of my processor cores. Okay, now we get to go all the way back over yonder. And I get to change... My goodness, really? Huh? So I had the request for the shells, which means that I missed something. I missed something else that was required. I have no idea what. I think it was this clean glass sheet. I think I missed the clean glass sheet. Yeah, so I'm going to replace the molly with the clean glass sheet request over here. Since I see that I missed it. Pretty sure I missed that. Anyway. All right, Molly. You're so clean. Don't die now. That would not be nice. Death is never nice. Okay, we're gonna... Yuppers. And then we're gonna... booger. This guy's much bigger, but this guy's the same, yeah? It's basically just copy, paste the array. Do you see how much nicer this is to work with? With just these copy pastes? Now, I believe that this is still the same amount total. But we'll see. Actually, I think there's an extra layer that can get put in. Yeah, there's... I think an extra layer. But I don't care about full max. Let's see, so that's... Oh, I didn't align this right. This needed to be up a tile. Alright. So while everything is like a tile closer there, or a tile away, I could arrange this exactly the same. As above, but I don't see the point. Huh. Yeah, this is just tighter. It's this. It's still the exact same amount as this. It's still. It should still be 72. Oh, that's 81? Huh? Yeah, there is an extra. There could be an extra. Shift that, yeah. Yeah, there is more. There is opportunity here for more. But that's it, really. That's all the opportunity that exists. And that shouldn't really have changed this. In fact, 66 plus 6 is 72. So it's still up. This is still affected by 72, but this one down here is now affected by 84, which is the most. that it can handle. You see why I like these beacons? These vanilla beacons. It just looks so much nicer. It's just nicer. It's just nicer. I don't really like the other kind at all. The Pi beacons. They don't tile. Period. Like full stop. They just don't tile. And it sucks. Too many limitations on how you use them. Oh? Plastic? Did I not plastic? Wow, I was way off on things. I don't need excelled, huh? Bring plastic. Oh, I see. I see what happened. Again, there's... Factory planner is shit. At least it's functional, but it is still shit. Just like Hellmod, they're both shit. But this one at least isn't fundamentally broken. Though this may be considered as something that is fundamentally broken, because you see, it has hidden an ingredient from me. Because it rounded it to 0, it's completely hidden the fact that this needed plastic. Completely hidden that it needed plastic. It should never remove from the list an ingredient, even if it thinks that it needs 0. That should never be removed. Never, never, ever should it be removing ingredients completely. Even if they are 0, it should not be removed from the list. I need to know that they exist. Both ingredients and products. If they exist, they should be shown, regardless of how much is needed. It should never remove anything. What the hell is this thing called again? Multi-quantum dot cell. MQDCs. All right, go. Be free. Do the things. I've complained about this multiple times during this series. But at least it works and gives me numbers that I can work off of. Unlike Hellmod. Which does not work at all. Completely non-functional mod. With Pi. And, you know, just in general. But yeah, it's non-functional. I consider it dead fully. Does not work. Could not even tell me the proper numbers for a basic ore processing factory. So it is dead to me. Anyway, destabilize Toxerus. This one I was considering multiple factories for, but I think we'll just do everything here together all at once. Yeah, like when it just couldn't do something that was extremely basic and it just broke for no reason and didn't give correct answers that I knew were not correct, I gave up on it completely. Like, this is not, I'm not going to fight with Helmod anymore. I just really got tired of fighting with it because it would not explain itself properly or at all. So I went to this, and this, there's still issues, but at least it functions, and I don't have to fight it. Helmod makes qualitative decisions based off of numbers that it magically comes up with it without explaining itself. It magics decisions without telling you how it came up with those decisions in its matrix solver. It decides what is the most efficient process, and it completely disallows you from seeing any numbers for any other alternative method of doing things than how it has determined is the most efficient way. Which is not how I want the program to run. Like, that's not the point of using the program. Like, sometimes I want to see the numbers of a process that I know is less efficient, but you just can't do that with Helmod because it will always tell you what it determines is the most efficient method, even if it goes completely against what you're trying to do. And even if it breaks the factory in the process. But the worst part is it just does not tell you what it is doing, how it is coming up with those numbers. That is the most egregious part. Anyway, so this is a lot. I don't think I can fit this here. Do you think I can fit this here? I don't think I can fit this here, unfortunately. I think I'm going to RTG here separate. Get this stuff out separate. If I'm going to do the RTG first, I'll do it on the other side because that's not that many ingredients. But it does get rid of the need for the for that much stuff. So what is it? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 ingredients. Solids only. You see how quickly they did that? And they work at greater range than the nanobots, I think. Maybe not. I could make them operate at higher range if I use something other than my current armor, but whatever. Like, if I added additional personal roboports, they could actually operate at greater range and have more of them active, and they could just be better than the nanobots overall. But, Wait, you I should probably just keep this blueprinted, just the set of the core 9. So what do we need? We need neobium titanium alloy. Iron neobium alloy. Wow, been a while since I've seen that get used. We've got mechanical part 3s. We've got boogers. Structural, nanostructure material, graphene rolls, which might take a while to get here. I have to go check what's going on with graphene rolls because they've been slow. Special small parts, glass. Super steel and iron, regular old iron. All right, let's get that recipe removed so we can actually see how much this is saving on the ingredients. A few, but not that many in the grand scheme. We still need those special small parts, it looks like. But we saved a few other ingredients, so that's better. Better, but not fantastic. Not quite yet. Not quite yet. So, decisions. Do I continue to split this, or do I try to fit 29 solids and 3 fluids here? Consider that that's 15. That's 15 and 2. So I would need double this. With 3 fluids. It might just barely fit. If that is 15, if that is 15, Oh yeah, it did fit. Well, good. Also, I'm noticing that there are some missing wires here. I have to rewire these. Some of them. Add wires to them. Between the unloaders and the boxes. Here. Just the whole thing needs wiring, okay. And then up here, there were more. Yepers. Now, if I put down one of those there, let's count. That should say 29. Yeah, it's 14 times 2 plus 1, and then 3. Between the refined syngas, the helium-3, and the deuterium. Oh boy. So what do we got? We got wall shields. We have diamonds. We have superconductor servo mechanisms. We've got harmonic absorbers. Diamagnetic or diamagnetic material. We've got neodymium magnets. Let me see here. Oh, I need another. God damn you, game. God damn you, thing. There's another thingy. Americium. 243. Right there. See? There's things there. Did I put americium? No. Of course not. I need the plutonium. I need the plutonium. I need to add another station. Special small parts. Intelligent units. Hyper elastic material. Biopolymer. We have the multi-quantum dot cells. Iron, no, that's Milphy. Yep, Milphy again. Anti-reflective. There should be a dash. Ah. Super alloy is stacked, so I must destack the super alloy. Molybdenum plate. I said molybdenum plates. Quantum dots. Circuit 3s. Cotton gut. That's not the correct. Cotton gut. Claw pole engines. Superconducting claw pole engines. Meta-stable quasi-crystals. What do we got? RTGs. Superconducting magnetic units. What is that? Reflector? No, what the? You. Divertor. Blanket. Blankets! We got blankets! Low density structures. These I need to change, I know, to 1K. Rocket fuel! Rocket can... Wait, what? Am I missing? I should have one more solid. What am I missing? Carbon nanotubes. Okay. This, if it wasn't obvious, this is the biggest thing, the most complex thing, single item for space science. This is the big boss for space science. Is literally launching rockets to get launching satellites to get the destabilized Toxorus. That is the big one. Whoops. Huh? That's a few. 84. Put that thing down. I'll need more than one. That is a lot. I think that the particle... Oh. It's like, I think the particle accelerators are the same size as the rocket silo. No, they're much bigger. No, no. Oh, no. No, no, no. They are significantly larger than the rocket silo. They are significantly bigger. So, yeah, we're gonna start by seeing if we have any alignment whatsoever, and we do, thank goodness, have some sort of good alignment here. Thank goodness. At least some semblance of good stuff here. So this gets affected by 96. 96, thank you, Lord. Hello, 28,900% productivity. That's some numbers. That's a few numbers there. Yeah, all of that helium will die. I don't have enough room to pump delete, but I can at least put those two down and we'll be somewhat okay. I'm realizing that I do need to have a filtered output. Because we end up with uranium-238 as a byproduct here. And I need to void, so I need a solid fuel. I don't think of all of the thought. Oh, I got rocket fuel brought in here, so I have a solid fuel that I can use to void stuff. Yay. Just add rocket fuel. At least they fixed the issue with the rocket fuel that it used to have, where you would actually just straight up void the rocket fuel in burners, even though it's a valid fuel. It would just void them, because there was a voiding recipe as well. That was fun. Not. I think I'm just gonna, wasn't the whole thing. And of course I need another. Because we have this guy and the antimatter. Neutron absorber. Where do you exist? There you are. Oh, you're tiny. Wait, what? You eat boric acid to do your thing? I, did not know that little detail. Okay. Now I do. that's that thing, that thing. Ooh, boy. Yeah. Now this guy. That guy's is smaller. He's smaller. There we go. That's for this guy. For whatever reason, does not automatically do the thing with this guy. Some buildings it will add the multi-purpose pipe with that mod, but others it doesn't, for whatever strange reason. Alright, now we can do these buildings. These require yet another arrangement. Hopefully we're not off kilter. We are by a tile, but that's fine. I think this is still the same amount as usual. I think it's 2. I think that's the normal tiling. Oh yeah, I've done this. Right. I don't think I need all that many of these. So I will scale like so. Oh boy, that is my alarm to indicate that I am now halfway through today's stream. Now, I'm mostly finished with this. This is the main infrastructure. I have to get the logistics requests put in, and it seems I do need another fluid. Seems I need another fluid in the form of the boric acid, so I can get rid of these neutrons. That is unless neutron. Yeah, it has gone through, so I do need to use these to void neutrons now. But yeah, with that, it is time to take a brief break, now that we are, in fact, about halfway through our stream, unless the stream is extended by an hour, which at the moment it is not. So yeah, let's take our break, get back to it, start working quickly, very quickly, on getting into space science. I will be back shortly. All right, I've returned. Yeah, so, it would help if I had, pushed play to actually play the music during the break. That would have been great. I could have sworn I did that, but apparently not. Anyway, Mr. Cat, hello, welcome back. He always has to go see what I've been up to, what I'm doing. He's always got to follow. He's a shadow, definitely. He's a shadow. Even if it comes to his own expense, he's still gonna be following around. Even if it means getting stepped on occasion. Because he just walks right up, right to your feet, right behind you. So if you take a step back, there's the kitty. Getting stepped on. Yeah, Mr. Cat. Yeah, baby. Mr. Ollie. Yeah. He wants to get in my lap, but my lap is occupied. It's occupied, kitty. Lap is occupied. You gotta bear with it. Oh boy. Alright, well, what are we gonna do? We have to get requests and supplies. All this stuff. Request. That's a lot of stuff. Supply. Supply the things. Supply all the things for me. And this needs helium-3. It looks like I haven't gotten a full thing of the helium-3 yet, which is a little surprising. Actually. And I need boric. So we need to put in another input station, which will just barely fit. It's a good thing I set up those RTGs separate. Have we actually gotten any of the RTGs? Yes, we have. We have gotten RTGs. Good. More than one load, apparently. Ah! Yeah, that needs to change. 1,000. And so does that. 1,000. Right, you're going to be boric. Bring me my boric acid. My beautiful boric acid. Going up. Going up. Then you. To there. Enjoy, bots. Alright, we got that going. We do need the boric, though. And we need that stupid helium-3. Which I did set. Yeah, we set that. It's here. Oh. Would help if I turned the train onto automatic. That would help. Just a bit. I do believe that would help a bit. Rocket's ready to go as soon as it's got satellites. We need to get the delivery of the helium-3, and I need to get the deuterium hooked up as well. So now it's just a matter of having enough LDS brought in and getting these mech part 4s and super alloy. So here's the thing. Mech Part 4s were not on the list. Super Alloy was on the list. I've got apparently no path. The what? Stop is inaccessible. What? Game, you're drunk. Stuff below me has delivered. No path. It says no path. Even though I know that there is a path. All right. You. Ah. There is something. There is something about this. What? Really? Oh. There was a rogue signal on the other side of the thing. There's a signal there for whatever reason. That being said, I'm still screwed. I still need one more solid input. Oh my god. Yeah, so that has to go. Because I need mechanical part 4s. Since, you know, I didn't see that I needed them because Factory Planner told me I didn't need any of them, when, in fact, I do. Solar panels are the last thing I need. These are voiding. This is working. It is doing its job, getting rid of the neutrons. It's supposedly 1 per second. They are not affected by modules from beacons. They're not affected by beacons at all. So yeah, it's consuming 2 boric acid per second to get rid of that 1 per second of neutrons. But regardless, we've got enough stuff at this point, I think. What uses the thing? It's this guy. It's this guy, yeah. We've got a full thing of fuel rods. I think we'll be fine. We launched rocket. Rocket has been launched. Destabilized Toxris now exists. We has it. We has the thing. That is the most difficult of the ingredients for the space science. So everything else will just fall into place at this point. We need 1, 2, 3, 4 items left. We'll go over here and build these as well. All right, next is the nitrogen vacancy center. This is going to need only solids. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's see. Diamonds. Multi quantum dot cells. Strangelets. Magnetic material. Oscillators. Optical parametric oscillators, magnetic material, so para and dia, harmonic absorbers, and thorium oxide, put down a dude. Just grab that. Change the recipe. Oh, I'm out of dudes. I'm out of thingies. I think I need to restock on thingies. Aren't I like requesting a few of these beacons? Oh, only 1,000? Yeah, 5,000, thanks. I need a lot of them. Restock. Oh, the lag. That hang is annoying. So after nitrogen vacancy nitrogen vacancy centers, we will make the Josephson junctions, which will need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 ingredients. 10 solids. And we will do that here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Followed by the Varphy-Josephson junctions, which needs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And the quantum vortex storage systems, that's gonna need auto-saving. Auto-saving. I'm gonna need 2 fluids, as well as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, have we successfully restocked? A little bit, not fully. You there? Just give me the things. Just give me all of the things. I will take all of the things. Thanks. Get thee back here. Still waiting on the diamonds, though. So the elephant in the room is that we don't technically win until we research the Pyrrhic victory tech, which you can see that's up there. I don't care at this point about seeing the win screen. If you get space science, you've won. You have won the game when you get space science. Like, duh. That's obvious. Physically seeing the screen is a matter of researching that technology, which is just time. It is just time. You can sit and let the game run until it happens, there is literally nothing else that you need to do. Which is why I still don't understand how or why it's just not going to trigger on getting your first science. It didn't work, I guess. The way that they had it set up, it didn't work. Because it was supposed to give you the victory screen on making of first science from that quantum computer, but it didn't ever really work. So they made it a tech thing, tech trigger. But oh well. And then they're like, oh, well, if it's gonna be a tech, we may as well make it super expensive. As if that's a good idea ever. Nah, it's not. I say this specifically because there's about an hour left in the stream today, and it's going to take at least 30 minutes, I think, to get the space science. So my thought is it's gonna take longer than 30 minutes to process Pyrrhic Victory. Likely longer than an hour. Yeah, it's just because I don't really know exactly how long it's gonna take. I'm just gonna say that we've won when I get space science, and we'll go from there. Which, since I'm essentially now just stating that today is the day that we have won. We have won. I consider getting space science to be our win state. This is the finale of the series. We will not be continuing beyond today. That will not happen. I am done. I am done with this experience. As for what will come after Pi, as has been asked many times throughout the series by the same person over and over and over again, every single time they pop into the stream. My default response has been that I wanted to try out Omni with Pi, Omni Matter mods with Pi. I am undecided as to how exactly that will work. Like the actual mod setup I would use for that. And I'm not sure that that is something that I want to be next. It's something that I want to do at some point, but should it be next? I don't know. It'll be something. It will be something next. Cooling system. Superconductors. Carbon. Nanotubes. Maybe fermion. Nanowires. Diamagnetic kinetic. Pi, not RD. What I do know is that, as per usual, once I finish a playthrough, I do take a week off. So, what I do know is that we will not be streaming on Thursday and Sunday. Since we have finished this series, and that will give me some time to, one, decompress a little bit, and two, decide what the next series will look like. I think I think I'm gonna be keeping the module settings. I think I'm gonna be keeping these module settings at least for the foreseeable future until something huge changes with Pi's balance. Unless and until something really big changes with Pi's balance, I think I may just have to keep going with this. So we need the liquid helium, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12. That's space science. Varphy Josephson junctions in this location. I think it was this location. There's 10 here. Yes. This is Varphy. Right, what do we need for Varphy? We need niobium. We need photonic crystals. We need carbon fiber. Okay, gotta wait for carbon fiber. Graphene rolls. We will need to wait for graphene rolls. We'll need cobalt. Oh, we got our first Pi Josephson. Cobalt chromium alloy. We need cooling systems. We need nanocrystalline cores. Nextlit silver matrix. Paramag again. And gadolinium metal. I'm gonna go up. Oh, I didn't. Interesting. I'm gonna grab that, flip it, plonk it, place it. Get this train set up. Fly. Depot, full cargo, serving munition, go! Be free. Define. Barfy. Across the rail line. Try not to die. Okay, we made it. Quantum Vortex Storage Systems. The final main ingredient. I will go over and I will improve graphene rolls as well as the diamond stuff, as I've seen that those are seemingly semi-limited at the moment. So we'll take care of those once I've set up the factory for the space science. That seems like a better idea. So we need Bose-Einstein superfluid as well as these. So that's 2 of a thing that is that size, which I have somewhere. Nitrogen vacancy center got made. Cool. All right, so that's these in size. We need that guy and that guy. To give me, let there be power. Give power. We need liquid helium and deuterium. That is deuterium, yeah. All right, then what? Copper, plastic, the fermion, superconducting magnetic units, volumetric energy capacitors, strangelets, biopolymer. All right, nothing is missing. This quantum vortex storage system. The quantum vortex storage systems. Vortex! They're vortex storage systems. Full cargo, circuit ignition, auto magic, define the thing. Oh boy. Now, the space science factory. It will take time before it actually makes any. And yeah, let's ride my train. Ride this locomotive up there. Oh boy. Get thee in your parking spot. Lag. There we go. Seems a little better than it was last time, though. Wasn't as big of a delay. Okay, we got the station built. We need helium, liquid helium. We need nitrogen, vacancy centers. We need Pi-Josephson junctions. We need quantum dots. We need quantum vortex storage systems. We need Varphy-Josephson junctions. We need Milphy. Yeah, Milphy again. Yet again with the Milphy. We need mechanical part 4s. We need metastable quasi-crystals. Why does it feel like I didn't build enough thingies? Metastable quasi-crystals. Strangelets. Actually. Plutonium. 238. Not defined. What? Ow. Clawpole engines. Toxirus. Destabilized Toxirus. Yeah, I don't have enough thingies. I thought I counted correctly. I guess not. One short. Unless I missed one. Don't think I missed one. Anyway. Intelligent units. So I... don't know why I don't have 238 on trains. Interesting. So 238 is the one that's used to make the nuclear samples, which I guess sort of explains why it's not on the train network, is because I'm using it all to make the nuclear samples. Down here. So let's put excess, or put some. Oh, I have a spot for 238. I have a spot for the 238. I don't have the station built for the 238. So clearly I thought that this would happen at some point. I just have not yet done this. Okay. This is fine and dandy. I need to modify this then. God. Move. We're finally here. SD, full cargo, circuit condition. Let's just have it move one at a time. I thought I put a thing in you. Yeah, this makes a lot of stuff. Just so you're aware of that. Ta-da. Alright, now let's get to the, like, graphene and the, diamonds. Because we're here in this area, those things are in this area. I can take care of them while I'm here. So, the diamond... I think that just needs additional trains, actually, so I'll add 2 more. As for the graphene rolls, looks like that's the same issue, actually, so it's just a matter of get updated trains online. then get back to here to build our space science. And then figure out whatever else I may or may not need. Metastable quasi-crystals are on the way. These two. These two. We got Quantum Vortex and Varfi Josephson. These two. We're waiting for... Huh? Oh. We are waiting for nothing on that one. And this one, we are waiting for... Oh, cooling systems. Which are on the way. And then this guy... which is... Paramag? Or the... Yeah, magnetic material. Paramagnetic material. So that's just time as well. Maybe add another dude for para. Yeah, just added another train. Just a train throughput issue, potentially. Or I know is just a train throughput issue. Alright, this guy. Hello. Hello. Thing. Glorious, beautiful thing. You are so beautiful to me. How many is that? 96. 96 of these. Not even full max productivity. We could go higher, but that's all we're doing for now. That's not even super full maximum potential. That's just with these particular beacons. We could add pi beacons into this mix and get even more productivity. Probably could even hit 32,767. Could probably even hit the cap for productivity. I think that's possible with this. I think it's possible. Oh boy, get that down. We are just waiting on Varfi to happen. And it's getting its last ingredient delivered now. Needs to travel a bit of a distance to get here, to get there. So in the meantime, I'm gonna set up the train. S space science. D space science. Don't know why they kept the name of space science. They could have just renamed it something else because it's not space science. Quantum computed science, but yeah, is it really space science? It's GLaDOS science. That's what it is. It's like AI science. Whatever. It's fine. There, we got Barfi. Barfi is moving. Glorious Barfi. Josephson junctions. They exist. They are moving right along. This guy is filling its inventory. Let's see if it had enough ingredients to fill the whole wagon. Have we gotten enough to fill the wagon? Looks like it. Looks like there's enough stuff here to fill this wagon as we're running at nearly half speed of the game. Great. There it goes. It's moving. It's coming up here. It's coming right up here and delivering right here. Hello. Here come the bots. And space science. Space science. Frickin' da. We made 10,000 units of space science already. How much do we need for the Pyrrhic victory? We need 3,000 units. And I think the train is moving that much right now. So how long will it take to process 3,000, all of that? So what we've got 1,200 seconds times 3,000. But also our labs, we've got like 300 labs. How many do we have? We have 360 labs that operate at times 2.9. Yeah, that's still an hour. That's still 57 minutes. That's 57 minutes if it has full uptime on all of them. The solution, of course, is more labs. Just more labs with more bots as well, more robots. Am I carrying around labs? I'm carrying around another 200 labs. But I don't know about using those roboports. To keep on going. How many is that? Another 120. is there another lab speed? There is. It's a 60%, but that's going to take too long. It'll take longer to do that research when I could just place more buildings. So for the rest of the stream, I will make an effort to actually clear this Pyrrhic Victory tech. But even though I know I have enough space science, I don't think I'll have enough of the other sciences. That's the other key here is you sort of need to have a lot of science packs of all of the other sciences as well. Way more than the space science. You in fact need 200 science packs of the automation science. Now I've already, you need 200 times more automation science as you do the space science. But I have already gone there and scaled automation science, and I've scaled logistics science with my fresh beacons, and I've scaled the other stuffs, the duds, yes, the Pi 1. I scaled, no, not Pi 1, Pi 2. I scaled Pi 2 automation logistics science with the new thingies, but I haven't done that. And we did the chemical science together last time. We did do chemical together. Oh boy, I seem to be needing more of these. Yes, leave, please. Uh-oh. What? How? I was not... This is gonna take a minute. I was not. You cannot tell me that that was touching. That was not. I was not on that rail. No, that's wrong. That's just flat out wrong. I was not on that rail. There was no reason for that to extend that way. Milestones. Hey, where's that? This was death, I don't know, more than 5, less than 25. Death 8. This just delays me even more. Now, of course, if my stream was extended by an hour, I wouldn't have to go through all of this just to try to speed up Pyrrhic Victory, because I think it would just happen within the regular stream time. But you know what? We're gonna do our best, extend or get this as low as we can, or get this as fast as we can. If we don't get it, fine, I don't care, but right now it's just a matter of waiting for this tech to happen. It's 6% through already, but we need more everything. This is just going to take a minute. Pick up all the stuff. Because I can only pick up as much stuff as my inventory mod, you know, makes available, which is like however many lines, 6 lines of inventory. I have a few lines of inventory. I can only do a stack of each thing at a time as well. It's like, or 6 stacks per, blah, blah, blah. 6 lines of stacks of things at a time. And there's some of these I have like tens of thousands of units of stuff and individual items. I need to clean this out, I think. I need to do some inventory cleanup. Oh good, we're almost there. He says with like 7,900 fish sitting in the inventory. All right. Go to the mall. Not there. Set that on. Figure out how in the F I'm gonna keep adding additional dudes. Frick, that's a lot of extra thingies. Let's just grab that. Let's just grab that. I said grab that. How many is that? A few. More labs than I'm requesting, actually. Give me 2,000. Give me everything. Let there be everything. I've created 100,000 science packs, by the way. If you weren't aware. By now. Reveal. Reveal. I said reveal. Hello? There you go. Reveal. Reveal the everything. We're just gonna go real hard and just do all of the labs ever. Although this isn't probably gonna be enough roboports overall. Because of, you know, charging things. Just some charge stuff to have to worry about. Where are the bots? Did I, like, request 5,000 of those? Hello? Hello? Oh, yeah, that would help. Give me everything. Glorious bots. All the bots. They will be mine. Head on back over. Right, that's Pi 1. May need more Pi 1. Likely need more Pi 1. I really don't think we're going to be able to do this in 20 minutes. Let's be clear. There is a delivery coming in on Pi 1. Okay, place things. Oh yeah, I forgot also. It would be 57 minutes of real time. Yeah, the game's not really running at real time now, is it? The game is running at close to half speed. Right. We might be lucky to get this within even the extra hour. Also, I won't have enough requester chests. I just thought about that. It's like, oh yeah, this is a few requester chests, isn't it? Like, actually a lot. And we're already out of requester chests. Great! Also, I'll need more of my other thingies. Yeah. Where are you? Inserter. Yeah, you. I'll need a few more of you as well. Fine, I'll do this. What did that do? That connected all of the logistic systems. So now everything is within my mall's construction zone and logistic zone too. So I'll get bots coming from the logistics network. Oh, it also means that all these Mark II bots are going to get pulled out. Or sorry, these Mark III bots are going to get pulled out of this network as well. At least I think it will, because it's all considered one network as long as it's touching even any amount of the construction zone. Even if they're like islands of logistics networks, they'll still get counted as the same logistics network if they're connected by construction zones, which is weird. Not exactly sure why they do that. It also means that my mall bots are trying to deliver my logistics requests to me at my position. Again, not exactly what I have in mind usually with this, but yeah, at least my construction bots that are getting crafted, they are on a mission. They are definitely on a big mission now to get out here, build all that stuff that's within their construction radius, place everything that's in that construction zone. But I'm gonna go get restocked here, back at my actual mall. Game is gonna run very, 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 very slowly as I get restocked. It's just unfortunate that there's actually no other way to speed this up. None. Because in their infinite wisdom, the PyDevs have decided to not allow module effects to affect labs. They've specifically, explicitly disallowed module effects from labs. The only thing that can is the Vat Brain biocomputer, and that only does productivity, not speed. And there's no module slots in these either. That's the other key. Anyway, let's we got delivered what we've got, so let's head on back over. Probably still limited by that Pi 1. Yeah, still limited by that Pi 1. Oh, and Pi 4. That's on its way. Oh wow, Pi 4 is here. Lol. Pi 4 is literally here. So it could just like go into a provider chest, like from here. Because it's all the same network. It's all one logistics network. Why use train when can just unload? Have bots. Why use train when have bots? Nearby, too. What? Pretty sure I requested a few of those thingies, but oh well. I guess all of my Constructo bots took them. Guess I'm waiting for the Constructo bots to place all those requester chests. As I walk down and place more roboports, more of the areas will grow in the logistics zone, so more Constructobot requests will happen. But I'll place what I have on me. So what are my thoughts on PyBlock? Since this is our final stream, no matter what happens here, like, I think you get the point that it's just, like, waiting for that random... Not really random, waiting for that win screen to happen. It's just time. Like, all this is just to try to reduce the time a bit that it will take to see the win screen. But we've won. Like, we've won. We beat the thing. For all intents and purposes. So what are the thoughts on PyBlock? Just like... Well, I won't say just like, but similarly to SeaBlock, there does come a point where it doesn't necessarily feel quite like a different experience. At least with PyBlock, at least with SeaBlock, a lot of mid and late game things recipes get changed. If you're running the full like pack for SeaBlock, there are more edits than just the early game stuff, but realistically, it still feels like Bob's Angels when you are playing into the mid-late game. It sort of still feels like Bob's Angels. It's the same flavor. Even if some of the recipes are different, it's still flavored the same. Like, once you get past the issue of having enough physical space to build your factory, it eventually just becomes a non-issue, and then you're just playing the game as you always have. And that's definitely the case in PyBlock here, where with PyBlock, you don't even really get that much of a space constraint to begin with, since it is purposefully pretty easy to get into landfill, since, you know, Py's buildings are huge. Getting into landfill needs to be easier. Like, actually needs to be easier. But there are recipes that have been added that actually just makes the experience in general easier. Like, you know, stone from soil anywhere. That's a pretty big one. Just being able to get stone for free anywhere. Being able to get, in the current state, being able to just get native flora by placing a building. Being able to get Yadles by placing a building. Like, we never had to really build Yadle cultures outside of phytomining. We had to do that for phytomining one thing for one item. But realistically speaking, once you get to the early game, once you are through the early game and have your solutions for how you are getting your ores, everything else feels very much just regular Py with a few added, easier recipes for basic materials. Well, fairly basic materials that are nice to-haves, very nice to-haves. That being said, this is still, quote-unquote, a beta of PyBlock. There are lots of things that still need to be changed. In particular, like, there's still ores spawning on the map, because there needs to be ores spawning on the map. They don't have a way of getting diamonds before you get diamonds. There is a way to get diamonds infinitely without having to mine the volcanic pipes, but that only unlocks after you need diamonds for science. So you must have the volcanic pipes spawning on your map. You must have them, or you're not winning the game, because you will get stuck. You will be locked on your progression if you don't have the volcanic pipes on the map. And there's, of course, a lot of balance things in the early game as well. There is no reason for me to feel the need to have to speed up the game full stop, but especially speeding it up to times 20 should not have been necessary. And, you know, just the general state of the early game copper specifically is really bad. It needs to be improved a lot. Just the whole ash sorting thing in general kind of just sucks. It's not really that good overall. It's way too slow. Way too slow. Way too slow. It can definitely stand with being sped up a bit. Quite a bit. And or infrastructure costs need to go down, but that's also more of a Pi thing in general. As a problem. Just as general Pi issue. Infrastructure just costs too much. The complexity of the materials is okay, but the volume of materials is not, and it never has been, okay. There's no reason a building should be taking hundreds of units of plates as one of many ingredients. Like, no, that's not actually okay. That's slowing things down for no reason. Besides the sake of slowing things down, which is not good. It's not fun. Anyway, that's sort of the general thoughts. Like the PyBlock specific stuff, it's minimal. It's still in development, so they need to really get cooking on that, get that done. Like, it's obvious they want smart farming to be available from really early, at minimum for native flora. So the idea would be you would grow native flora using smart farming at the beginning. I think that can be expanded to a lot of the other plants earlier, much earlier. Smart farming in general just needs to happen earlier, really. But that's even getting into some of the regular Pi balance stuff, that some balance things that I just have never really enjoyed. Like pretty much at this point, I consider the entire concept of the creature modules to just be not fun. It is an interesting concept. I have said this before, and I still maintain it is an interesting concept for needing modules to have your buildings move, but in practice with that, between that and the upgrades for the modules, it's just not that fun. Not that fun. But regardless, we've reached the end of this. We are a third of the way through Pyrrhic Victory, just over a third of the way through Pyrrhic Victory. My bots are botting, building things, trying to fulfill all of my science demands. We have just about reached the end of our time here. Looks like the stream was not extended by an extra hour. You know, good, I guess, because all we're doing is just sitting and waiting for a tech to happen at this point. There's not really much else. I mean, yes, there are other things that I could do, but there's no point because we've won. Like, we've won. Like, there's no point in continuing after we've won. I've never seen a point to that, really, besides trying to hit some arbitrary self-defined goals, which I think don't really matter in this playthrough since it's all productive anyway with stupid levels of productivity. Our science output is absurd as it is, so I think we're fine with whatever arbitrary goals with not having any arbitrary goals to fulfill here. We just played through it. We got through this. With that, I am going to end things off here. The series is now finished for our PyBlock, productive PyBlock series. I would like to thank you all for watching. This has been a Talkie Show. If you've enjoyed the series, please be sure to do all the social and engagement stuff below the video. I will be taking a couple streams off, figuring out what we're gonna stream next. I hope to see you all on the next one.